Hello there, this is Ron Wills coming back at you with yet another video. When women see a man as husband potential. And I want to shout out one of my frequent commentators, Anon Amas. That dude be always had some profound comments, but he was talking about some situation he had heard about, or I believe he had heard about it. I don't have it the quote right in front of me, but where a woman, she was all ready to sleep with a guy when she thought he was just some clown, but when she found out this dude had some money and some potential, she was like, boom. Look, let's just be real about a woman's nature. They just as into like no strings attached sex as men. They probably worse. Yeah, I said it. They probably worse. I know men want to believe that they aren't, and women want to keep it a secret that that they are. But many women, if they see a guy and he appeals to them, they find him sexy enough, they'll sleep with him if they don't think there's going to be any real repercussions. But here's the issue. It's usually the type of guy that they wouldn't want to settle with. It's usually some guy, he's some party guy, it was like something to do right then, right? Now, here's the funny thing. They'll sleep with that guy right away. But if they meet a guy and, you know what, they're like, wait a minute. This dude, he's doing this with his life. He got some money. And he's actually a good person. He might make a good father. He volunteers and stuff. He's building a school somewhere. That woman will not sleep with that man right away. In fact, she will try to hold out as long as possible. In fact, she'll put those stank demons right into the closet. All that crazy stuff she usually do when she has sex, all of a sudden she stops. She stops. Because one thing with women, they understand that the average man don't want to be dealing with a thought. The average man, or they're not going to take a thought seriously. Women, they shoot. They gotta hide that, and see, that's going to happen. See, a lot of guys, they get, they go on a date with a woman, and they wonder, damn, she ain't doing, she ain't trying to get with me, or she ain't trying to get down or something. Sometimes she ain't feeling you. That's just how it is. See, it's a weird situation. Sometimes she really just ain't feeling you, but then sometimes she is feeling you, but she's thinking long-term game. She wants you. She's trying to create a certain image of herself in your head. Now, depending on the guy, the guy might fall for it. The guy might just say, "Oh, I found me a good woman. Yeah, we just going to take our time and everything." Thankfully, those women don't run into me. Because Rom is like, because I'm the type, I get them talking, then they'll tell me all about, like, their wild escapades and everything. And then I'll be the type, if they try to take it further, I'm like, nah, you got to share with me. Because I've actually had women see me as that husband potential, but then actually tell me how they used to get down. They say, yeah, I used to always sleep with a guy on the first date. And I look at them, I think it was like 3 women like that. Right? And I look at them like, well, don't change on my account. Shoot. If they trying to change, like, that impresses me. I was like, no. If you did it with him, shoot, I get offended. I'm like, shoot, don't be changing on my account. I mean, I know they probably see me as more of a long-term thing. And I'm like, okay, fine. But we need to be getting down right now. Yeah, Ron was like that. See, one thing with me, personally, I honestly don't judge a woman's whatever she do. I really don't. I'm like, if she did it, she did it. It's like, whatever. Personally. I'm saying it personally, but, most guys ain't thinking that way. So, these women, and a lot of women is slick. You get women talking about they like born again virgins and they did all that wild stuff, and they just, because they know the overwhelming majority of men are not trying to wife up a hoe. They know it. That's why some women, if they smart, they just leave whatever town they were doing all that stuff in. They try to keep a distance. They move across the country, something, start anew somewhere. And this is a common thing, because I talked about this before. But then you go on and for whatever reason, you go back to her small town with her and stuff, and everybody know her. Or you go to that class reunion, and all the guys are like trying to get a hug, and even the class nerds trying to get up in there and get a hug and stuff. You be like, oh, wait a minute. But yeah, women know that. It's like all of a sudden they get shy. And I don't know why. I don't know what in a woman's head think that actually works. I guess it works enough. Because, the woman's up there thinking, like, if I make him wait a certain amount of time, he's going to respect me. No, a lot of times, if the woman make the guy wait and he actually does it, he has that woman on the side. Or when he finally get it, he's like, he hit it and tear it up, and then he like, fuck you. And yeah, fellas, I know some people who've done that if y'all haven't done it yourselves. So I don't know why. I mean, my thing is, look, if you're doing it with that one, do it with the other. If he can't handle what you did in the past, he can't just handle. One thing I will say, and this is for any women listening, it's better he hears it from you. Don't let him find out from some bum. But yeah, for the fellas, yeah, that's one thing to consider. I mean, like I said, you gotta take it with a grain of salt in those situations. If the woman's like acting all coy and prim and proper, it could just be you. It could. It's a tough call. See, that's the thing. It's a tough call. Because you get some women, they, even if they ain't really feeling a guy because there's no one else in the picture, they just want to sit back and just relax with that, or they just want to chill out with the man until something better comes around, but they'll try to avoid the sex. And then you get the woman, and I've heard some women say that. I've heard some women just say, and they'll tell me, because I got a lot of lady friends, just you ain't having sex with them, and I'm that type women are brutally honest with. And I've had women, they'll check out a guy and they be like, Ron, that's a husband guy. I got to play him like that. And that's the words they use too. They got to play him like that. They say this ain't no like fling or something. And it's like, shoot, we got to take the time. And they get calculating and stuff. Shoot, they be like, yeah, he got this, that. Oh, stab. Shit, they be going to that tattoo removal place. They got some dude's name on their arm or something. They be trying to get that thing off or something. Seriously. All of a sudden, you going out with them and stuff, and you on that date, and some dude looking back at them, and you be like, oh shit, because they know they done did some wild stuff. But for the fellas, like I said, I can't even say just chill out with it. You just pay attention. Just understand. Understand something. Even in a situation, whether it's a situation where she just don't want to have sex with you, or she a situation where she see you as a husband, just, take it all in stride. It's up to you whether or not you still want to deal with it. But just keep that in mind, though. Keep that in mind. That's one of their games. That whole like, oh, I'm prim and proper now. I'm a born again virgin now. That is their game, because they realize you want that. And it's kind of bad, because if they don't do some kegels or something, they're a little too loose down there. You already know. You be dropped in and whatnot. You be like, oh damn, baby, I thought my shit was the right size. God damn. You got walls down there? But, yeah. And you know what, fellas? I'll say this about that final thing. With the women who just trying to curve you, or, they're just trying to play you, and stuff in terms of they really ain't feeling you anyway. If you can peep that and confirm that, kick them to the curb right away. Now, with the husband, women who just see you as a husband material, I would just say this. Ask yourself if that's the woman you want to deal with, because she's being dishonest with you at that point. She really is. She's showing you a face. She's showing a mask. You ain't seeing her real self. For y'all fellas out there might be going through that, ask yourself what's the real deal. Because I tell you something I'd like to do. Sometimes with some women, if I'm chilling with them and I got some issue questions and I get a feeling they not going to answer the direct question, sometimes I might say, hey, let me check your yearbook. Yeah, I like looking at old pictures or like some pictures and stuff. Just do that. Do something. Or, say something like, hey, why don't we drive back to your old town? You want to go through there? If she's gung-ho to do it, you might be all right. But if she's like kind of reluctant, like, oh, I don't want to go back there, baby. There might be some issues. But yeah, just peep that game, y'all. Peep that game, because like I said, the main thing is just dishonesty. It really is, because either way, it's just dishonest. If she gonna switch up just for you, and it's not sincere, and a lot of times, even if they say it's some religious thing, it really isn't. So anyway, check that joint out, and it's up to you what you want to do. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll talk to you later. Peace.